Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to Happy Hour. And if you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. Audio's good. Fantastic. Great. So I welcome you. I'm Nikki in Mountain View, California, unceded Ohlone land. And let's start with our ritual of saying hello, where we're zooming in from as a way of bringing our metta into the space with our friendliness and just greetings. Hi, take it away.
Padma from Belmont.
Hi, Padma from Belmont.
Marianne in Burlingame.
Hi, Marianne.
Leslie in San Diego.
Hi, Leslie.
Jesse Centerfell.
Hi, Jesse.
Claudia
Susan
Solving.
from
Hi, Susan and Claudia.
Susan from San Mateo.
Yes, hi, Susan. And Claudia, too. And hi, Fazil from Illinois.
Bill and Dallas.
Hi, Bill. And Sarah from Toronto. Hi. I see the hellos in chat. They're coming in. So sweet.
Neil in New Hampshire.
Hi, Neil.
Kim from Tofino.
Hi, Kim. Our Canadian contingent. And hi, Joseph from Washington State. Welcome. Anybody else wants to say hi? Hi, Ellie. Ellie or Eli? Remind me, from Vancouver, unceded Coast Salish lands.
Such a thoughtful question. It's Eli.
Eli, thank you.
Thank you.
Fred and Barbara here in Oakland tonight.
Hi, Fred and Barbara. And hi, Pietro from Minneapolis and Karen from Puget Sound, Washington, who say hello in chat. And hi, Rugosa, who sends warm autumn greetings from New England, who says hello, joining us from YouTube. So we have YouTube and Zoom friends at the same time. And hi, Sandy from Western Washington. The Sangha has assembled. I feel the warmth of us coming together. So let's formally begin. And this is a cue for Neil to share information about Happy Hour Google Groups in chat. If you're new to Happy Hour, we have a low traffic mailing list. You're welcome to join. And there's also a document about how to offer each other and yourself safety later when we engage in small group breakout groups. And at this time, I changed some of the settings for chat, and more hellos are coming in on YouTube from Scotland. Yay, night owl greetings. Yes, it's kind of late. Thank you for joining us. May it be supportive to you, the meditation we'll do together in Pacific Northwest and as well as Malaysia. Thanks for joining us, John from Malaysia. So we're definitely very international tonight. So many different time zones. So take that in, everyone, for a moment. How sweet that is. It's a sense of, lots of practitioners coming together from different places in the world. So with that, I will start the recording for the sake of audio Dharma. And here we go. Great. So hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to Happy Hour, this rendition of it in this moment in time. So for tonight, I'd like to invite us to practice starting from ourselves and then going outside, internal, external care, kindness, compassion. So this internal, external movement of the heart. And maybe that's all I want to say. And let's just lead into it, get into it and practice. So whatever you need will be shared with you during this period. So let us begin. Let us turn our awareness into our posture, our sitting posture, assuming posture of integrity and stability. And if your body needs to move first, if your limbs need to move, shoulders maybe need to be rolled back, maybe shifting left and right to find your seat. The center of gravity, so that you really arrive with a sense of presence, not feeling automatically, not the automaticity of habit, but you really take stock of this moment of being alive. It's like this, being alive. Feeling your feet, the bottom of your feet on the earth if you're sitting in a chair, the bottom of your legs if you're sitting on a cushion. And the bottom of your sit bones connecting to the chair or the cushion. Taking your seat. Taking time to land. Let's take our time to land here. And connecting with the movement of the breath in the abdomen. In breath, the out breath, entirety of the in breath, entirety of the out breath. And allowing the body to relax. Can this body relax? Soften. Not feel so separate from the environment in which it is held. Letting this body, this heart in this moment be both grounded, stable, well-rooted, connected to the earth. And let it also feel expansive. Appreciating the grace of this opportunity in this moment. To sit and breathe, be breathed. The grace of this gift to be able to practice together in community in this moment. The gift to be simple, the gift to be present. There's so many distractions, so many things we could be doing. There is always FOMO, fear of missing out. And yet, can we take delight, this gift, and this grace of being simple? The grace, the joy of simply being here, exactly where we are. The moment expands, feels infinite. Breath feels intimate. And if thoughts are arising, it's okay. It's not a sin. Our minds think. It's okay. So not berating ourselves, beating ourselves up. Noticing what the thought is in this moment. Saying thank you. And I release you smilingly, without any guilt or shame. Smilingly, I release this bird of thought, taking refuge in the simplicity of this moment, with the breath, with the body, the sense of care, tending to this heart, to this body, being simple. The nourishment of stability. And now consider the same way that we can touch, we can feel a surface, say a desk, a chair, the hardness of it, the same way that we can feel water, we can touch, we can feel. Same way we can feel the air by its warmth, its coolness, by the pressure atmosphere, the atmosphere puts in our bodies. Imagine what it feels like to feel, to touch a sense of presence. Let it be a call, not to be figured out, but as you ask this question, as you tune into it, can I feel into, can I touch my sense of presence in this moment? Not tightening around it, but with curiosity, dropping in the question with curiosity and relaxing. Notice if the sense of presence becomes more palpable in an unexplainable way. Don't struggle. Touching into the sense of each breath. It might take some time after a few breaths, being with a few breaths, for the sense of presence to become more into focus, be more palpable. Presence in this moment, right now, right here. Might be a feeling of uprightness, sitting more dignified, inhabiting your body. See what it feels like for you to feel, to touch, sense of presence right here, right now. Embodied presence. And now, however the sense of presence is showing up for you in this moment, however much it can be sensed in this body with this breath, Now tuning into, dropping in the question, can I become aware of a sense of kind presence, embodying a caring presence? And it might help if you perhaps conjure up someone you care about. It could be a child, a pet, and feel into your sense of kind presence for them. Maybe you're just sitting at their bedside. Maybe they're not feeling well. You're just holding silent, kind presence. No words needed. Just sitting, keeping watch, caringly. Or maybe you have a memory of having held caring presence for someone at their bedside if they were hurt, without words, just holding presence, caring presence, compassionate, loving presence. And now, whatever you're conjuring up, whoever you're conjuring up, holding presence for, put a younger version of yourself. And perhaps this younger version of yourself not feeling so well, maybe is sick or sad or injured. Just holding patient, caring, loving presence for yourself. Really feeling this palpability of the stability, groundedness of caring presence. And now in this last step, expanding the holding of this kind, caring, compassionate presence for the world. As if you're keeping vigil for the world. Just as you and people you care about are deserving of your care, your compassion, so are all beings. So not turning away, but holding witness. Holding compassionate presence, especially for beings who are suffering right now. In areas of the world where there is war, famine, hatred, so many challenges. Our fellow humans. As if you're sitting by the bedside of humanity, humanity hurting, the bedside of humanity. Tucking humanity in. Under a blanket of care. Oh, dear sisters, brothers, siblings on this earth, I wish you ease, I wish you well. I hold embodied, caring presence. For all of us. And as we turn to bring this meditation to a close, offering caring presence for yourself, kindness, acceptance for whatever this period was like, without judgment, without wishing it to have been any different than it was. With gratitude, with appreciation for having showed up as well as you were able to. And offering goodness of our practice, trusting there is goodness, trusting there's co-created goodness here, that we've planted seeds of care, kindness, stability, presence, embodied, caring presence. Offering the goodness to all beings everywhere. May all beings be free from sorrow, from suffering. May all beings be well, including ourselves. everyone so much for your practice. So we began with a sense of stability, groundedness with the breath, with the body. And then I invited you to tune into the idea of presence as if it were palpable. This palpable like water or touching a surface or touching the air, it's palpability. And I was hoping that by dropping this koan in, that there would be a sense of presence perhaps becoming more palpable, this embodied presence. Then I invited us to feel into caring embodied presence, the way you might have experienced it for say a child or a parent or a friend sitting at their bedside with care, this sense of presence, and then substituting yourself on that bed. So a way of invoking kindness and compassion for ourselves, and then bringing humanity and all of humanity and tucking them in on the bed with care, with embodied presence for humanity, not turning away, crumbling away, but a sense of embodied care. So that was the invitation, and some of it might have worked for you, some of it may not have. It's all okay. These are experimentations for us to find our way into what works for us. What works for us. So don't judge yourself. What that didn't work for me, I didn't get that. Not a problem. It's all part of an exploration. So I'd like to invite us to engage in small groups. And the invitation for the groups is this tonight, for you to really show up with a sense of embodied presence. What does it feel like to show up in a small group with really a sense of embodied presence, not hiding, not really, with a sense of embodied care, embodied presence for yourself and for others. There may not be many words that need to be said. That's perfectly fine. But see if you can feel it into that palpability of presence with others, sort of thinking about what you're going to say or what they're going to say, just sense of embodied presence. This is supreme practice that you can take into your daily life, just not being overwhelmed by thoughts and emotions. So showing up in small groups, and when your turn comes, you're welcome to explore for your own good, for your own sake, how this practice was for you. And again, this is for your own sake. It's not to educate. It's not to impress. You're just exploring for yourself, and other people are holding you with witness. They're not asking questions. They're not giving advice. They're just two human mirrors reflecting, holding with embodied presence, embodied care, what you are exploring. And if you want to say pass, that's perfectly fine. And the next person will offer a nugget. The next person will come back to you if you want to offer something again or not. You go round and round a few times until the 6-7 minutes is over. So take your time, and silence is perfectly time. Maybe you want to say, actually, I'm losing my sense of presence. I'm getting in my head. So I'm going to be silent. Take 30 seconds. Feel my presence. Feel your presence. Sense of care. I care for this being who's me. I care for these beings who are showing up with me in this small group. You're human beings just like I am. I'd like to be present with you in this brief moment in time. So feel free to explore out loud the process, not just the content of what's happening, but the process. Oh yeah, this is how I'm relating to this right now. You can do mindfulness out loud, speaking from that state of trying to tune into embodied caring presence as you are with talking with other people. It's like riding a bicycle and, I don't know, tapping your head and you're rubbing your belly at the same time. It can take a little bit of, oh yeah, how do I do this? So enjoy exploring. Don't just go into your habit pattern of just starting to talk blah, blah, blah. Please don't do that. Just take some time to how can I be present, embodied present, and being silent is perfectly fine. So stretch yourself. So wonderful to stretch ourselves. So I'm going to create the breakout rooms, and care of yourselves, take care of each other, and let the order be of maybe first name, reverse alphabetical order. Yes. And know that you can always say pass. Here we go. Opening the rooms. Take it. Okay, everybody is back. The rooms are closed. Welcome back, everyone. And we have some time for questions, comments, reflections. So, yeah, if you'd like to raise your hand, if you haven't spoken for a while, and you can also, I'm going to change the chat settings. You can put your notes in chat, your questions, your reflections in chat. If it's to me alone, privately, I won't read your name. If it's to everyone, I'll read your name. And Megan, I see your hand.
My room was such a beautiful embodied presence. And that's such an incredible gift. Truly, truly, truly grateful for that and the holding.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so touched to hear how this felt sense of the embodied presence was so palpable in your breakout room. Wow, I am so touched. Thank you for sharing that. I'm getting chills actually with the way that you're sharing in these beautiful spaces of holding we can have on Zoom, right from different places. We're not even in the same physical place, for heaven's sake, right? We're on Zoom, and yet we can have this palpable sense of presence with, oh, how beautiful. Thank you, Megan, for sharing that. Marianne.
Yeah, I just felt very full and emotional, and I was afraid I was going to start crying or something embarrassing, but I felt very warm towards the people in the room, and the idea of thinking about tucking in a child that was sick really, really helped become more embodied, me to feel it rather than intellectually like conjure that up, but that you just would sit there and just be caring and concerned, and there's nothing to say, just loving presence. So that really helped. Thank you.
Thank you, Marianne. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Appreciate how the practice lit up for you in your heart. Beautiful. On YouTube, Victor says, loved the message of sitting at the bedside of humanity. Yeah, thank you. And Jennifer says, thank you, Nikki, for all your beautiful meditations and being here with us. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I see your reflection, Richard. Glad you liked the book. Any other reflections having to do with this particular practice tonight? This palpable sense. Actually, I have a question. When I invited you to feel into this palpable sense of presence, as if it's palpable, did that shift something for you? Did that, I'm going to look down and see if anybody's nodding. Did that bring in more? Oh yeah, presence, caring presence can be this palpable sense. If it was the case for any of you, you can just put yes in chat or offer, because that can be a way in to not just let our thoughts willy-nilly go here and there. It's like, oh yeah, presence. It's, oh yeah, I see a thumbs up. Great. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's see whoever gave the thumbs up. Yes. And Eli says yes as well. Great. Thank you. So yeah, it's Sarah who gave the thumbs up. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad because it feels, there are these different ways in for us to access our sense of presence. They're here. They're not so far away. So, yeah. Oh, and thanks, Bill. I appreciate your reflection. Presence didn't register for me, but kind presence did. Great, lovely. Oh, and I see Megan's reflection too. Yes, I felt a larger container of love. Lovely. And one more reflection to me here. It was very helpful to imagine the felt sense. My mind was wandering, but it kept coming back and feeling the presence. It was very soothing. Beautiful. Thank you all. I'm so grateful to you all for the way you have engaged with the practice and with each other tonight. I'm just so grateful to hear the reports from the small groups, the palpable sense of kind presence that you shared, that you showered each other with and yourselves. I'm so grateful for this community. So thank you all. Thank you so much for your practice, for showing up, for cultivating your heart, your whole being for the sake of all beings everywhere. Our practice makes a difference in the world. I know you know. It makes a difference for us, for others. May all beings be free. May all beings be happy, including ourselves. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. I am going to